Okay, so hey, what's up guys, so here from CaptainDrs, and in today's video we are back with the laptop overview, and this time around we are talking from the Asus, and this is their ROG Flow Z13 series. There are a couple of laptop in the series, and there are a couple means each and every one has its own model name, so and basically those all are in Z13 Flow series of 2022. So you will be judging yourself in the opinion section. So let's get started. Start off with the display. You are going to get is the 13.4 inches IPS LCD 120Hz a touch screen display, which is also supported with the stylus. Talking about the operating system, then this whole series is powered by the Windows 11 Home Edition. About the processor, then you're going to get is the Intel's i5 12th generation, which is 12500H, and H means high performance. Let's talk about the graphic card. This guy is having Intel's onboard graphics, which is Intel's Iris Xe graphics, which is basically on the boards on the processor. Talking about the RAM, which is the LPDDR5, and 16 GB of RAM is there, which is divided into two slots of 8 GB. About the storage, then you're going to get is the only one option over here, which is the 512 GB. It is the NVMe storage M.2 Gen 4 SSD. Talking about the I/O ports, then you're going to get is the port selections of the board, followed by one headphone jack, XD mobile interface port, which is basically we want to talk in a bit in the opinion section. Type-C motherboard port, which is really nice thing. Type-A port and full-size HD card reader is also there. For some of the basic things, the keyboard, it is basically a detachable keyboard, and basically it's a tablet, so yeah. And the keyboard experience, you won't be getting that very best experience, but still, it's that is a keyboard, you can use it. Followed by the speakers, you are going to get is the two speakers, and the microphones are really followed on the tablet, so which is really nice thing. And there is a Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2 is also there. About the battery, then you're going to get is a 56 watt hours of lithium halogen battery. Inside the box, you're going to get is a 100 watt hours of power adapter, which is basically not this much, it's going to be smaller. About the weight with the keyboard itself, it is 1.12 kgs of weight, which is on the heavier side. If you take off the keyboard, it's going to be some sort of grams and down stuff only going to be uplifted. Let's talk about the another laptop, followed by there is a difference in the name, which is I will be pronouncing it as ZC. And if I have to talk about the processor, it has been upgraded with the i7 12th generation 12700H, and it is powerful in its own way. Followed by the upgrade is in the graphic card, and it needs an upgrade if you are upgrading the processor. It is having a graphic card, and if I have to talk about the graphic card, it is the RTX 3050 Ti, followed by it is a 4 GB of graphic card GDDR6, and it is a 40 watt hour of graphic card. Another upgrade in this laptop is regarding the storage. It is having the last one was having LPDDR4, this guy is having LPDDR5, followed by the Type-C port on this this version will be also supporting for the display and demo stuff, which is really nice thing. So now let's talk about the ZE series. The ZE series are having the three different types of processors. No, each and every one got the same thing, but the last version, which is the one of the expensive version, is only having some big major upgrade, which is regarding the XD mobile. Inside box, you will be getting XD mobile on that version. And if I have to talk about the processors, and this three of them are running the Intel's i9 12th generation 12900H processor, and followed by 3050 Ti, which is RTX GeForce NVIDIA's the 3050 Ti, and followed by it is a 4GB 6GB GDDR RAM, not RAM, 4GB RAM with a GDDR of that processing stuff. It is a 40 watt of graphic card, which is again really nice thing. And yeah, the ZE got only one version with the 120Hz, followed by the another two versions are having a 60Hz, and from that 160Hz is having the XD mobile. Yeah, 161 version of the 60Hz is having XD mobile inside the box. So now let's talk about this Asus ROG Z13 Flow series. There are tons and tons of options on this. There are basically three versions for the ZE, One version is LD and there is one different version. The base version is starting from the 1,37,000 typical and goes up to the max of the 3,22,000, and the kind of this is on the expensive side. So now let's talk about the 3,21,990 INR rupees laptop. This guy is rocking the 60 Hz and with the XG mobile inside the box, and that's the only reason it becomes costlier. The XG mobile is a small compact device which is having a graphic card inside of that XG mobile 3080 Ti, and that's the reason it's become expensive. That's why they have cut down to the 60 Hz from the 120 Hz on this version, followed by the three versions are of them, which is 120 Hz and with 120 Hz and 120 Hz, and there is the two versions with the 60 Hz as I told you. So now let's talk about the 3 lakh, as I told you, 3 lakh version, 3,22,990 and Visa. This version is really off. Basically, if you go around and there is only one reason to price cut of the 120 Hz have been taken with the 60 Hz. The one reason which I don't like it on this, which is regarding the pricing. It is 3 lakh with that tablet and that chiclet keyboard. So it becomes kind of a typical. Followed by if you go down with the 60 Hz, and it is kind of a small price drop with the 60 Hz is there. Everything is same, only the difference is in the 60 Hz. Intel i9 12th generation and 3050 Ti. So this laptop is basically perfect for those who are working on their own hands and want something which is portable and can carry around with yourself. Followed by the version with got a 120 Hz i9 and 3050 Ti. That is for the gamers and for the purpose of the editing and that all stuff. And again, it got a portability of the support. So yeah. And if you want to get your XG mobile, you can grab it on the top of it, and it becomes kind of say into a cheaper manner. Followed by the version which is smaller than that with the i7. i5 is also there. We want to talk about that. i7 is basically for those who are looking for a laptop for basic editing, and basic editing means 4K editing can be easily done out of the box because of the graphic card is there, which is capable of good stuff, and there is a type C port for the display output too. So yeah, it becomes really nice, and it is again a portable means of gaming, gonna be really fun, and you can experience a good gaming out of this i7 tablet. Yeah. Followed by the base, or you can say the cheapest version. This is for those who want some entertainment person, want some smooth, some basic editing and stuff, and basic gaming and stuff, because it don't have a dedicated graphic card. It got the onboard only, which is Intel's Xeon, Xe, Iris, whatever it is. Anyways, the RAM of this whole setup got a 16 GB of RAM. And typically for me, I gonna be thinking if it goes up to with the i7 with the 16 GB, and if they have gone to 32 GB afterwards, then it's gonna be really nice. But no one cares about that stuff. But it got a 16 GB, which is a dual slot occupied, which is again really nice thing. And the design and the other stuff, yeah, I don't usually talk about the laptop design because they are off-sided things. But this guy is a tablet, and it got a kind of a really nice design wise, and I like it, personally speaking. Now let's talk about some of the ports. Port selectivity is really fun on each and every one. The XG mobile port is given on each and every one. So if you are, I'm just like just grab the cheapest version, and I will be like, I want some good gaming and stuff out of this, so I will be grabbing the XG mobile, and it makes sense on that device also. Just think of that. 120 Hz is the XD graphic card you can experience if you don't have XD mobile. And if you want the XD mobile, buy it and put it on it, because it got even the port. XD mobile is really good, and if you are into gaming and stuff, you can definitely grab it. If you are into editing and stuff, then also you can grab it. XD mobile got its own ports too, own ports for the connectivity and stuff. Now let's talk about the battery. It is okay. It can give you a good out of the box experience because of the stylus. I don't know how it's gonna be occupying the battery, but hey, it's gonna be giving some cool occupation. So yeah, that's a round off for the opinion. XG mobile, yeah. This is a really fun thing, and if you know, there is a two device X13 and the Z13 are only supported with the Asus mobile. So don't be like you got a old laptop of the Asus, then no. Even though if you got it, you need a connection for that, which is the XV mobile port, which is dedicated on this two series of the laptop. So yeah, you can think out of the box and grab it if you grab this laptop with the different selection. And if you get the costliest version, which is 3,27,000 something, then you can get it, that thing inside the box, which is again a really nice thing.
So talking about the opinion section over here, this is the generally of the all the series. I will talk about one by one direct. Starting off with the first one, which is the i5. Actually, it is priced around the 1,26,000, and I think this is the expensive side because the graphic card over here is not mentioned like the not an Nvidia. You will get the dedicated Intel graphic card, which is not a great thing. Even we have covered the HP Omen 16 2022. Over there also it is under the 1 lakh, around the 1,20,000. Then also you will get the great graphic card over, which is a 360 or 370. So this HP is giving a great option over here, but there is not a great option. Even the smaller in size and in the all the things, the keyboard are not as pretty much great. We can easily compare with the Apple generation 1 butterfly keyboard, which has not a great response. The keyboards look very similar like this, and we can say if we click on the keys, it is not a great option for this. Another thing is about the next version, which is of the i7. In that you will get the graphic card, which is of the 3050 Ti series, and over here the power is only the of the 40 watt, which is not again a great thing because 40 watt is very low. Even if you are buying for the game purpose, it will decrease your FPS, and many certain games you will not able to play in the high performance. This is not a great aspect, and if you are buying something in that price, at least the graphics should be much more minimal. I think this will be only work in the video editing. One another thing is about let's go with the high specs. Over there also it is only of the 40 watt graphic card, but I think is if you are buying this thing, there might be chances that if you are in the more of the traveling thing, or want to have a compact experience, but the size has the great point over here, which I want to take is the great sizing over here. You can do your video editing in the small screen, and many other things you can do in the small, and which is easily carryable. But over the 40 watt is again the question. But in the higher end you will get the RX mobile, but it is a heavyweight object, and you have to carry both the certain things, and this will make your backpack very heavy as compared to the different laptop. So if you replace this with the certain price range category, there are certain laptops which will be available and will has the 165 watt power delivery capacity in the graphic card. The another thing is it is of the 80,000, which is of the RX mobile, and has only the Radeon. If you want to grab the more power like RTX 30 Ti, you have to spend around 2,40,000, which will make the very expensive laptop in your whole life. So this is the not a great thing. I think it is a disappointment with this laptop. There is always will be a question that which market it will be hitting, what will be the next step of the issues, and the last thing which is I want to talk about the battery. That in the website they have mentioned that it will work one day, which is a I think is not a great thing which they have mentioned, because one day battery life they are writing in the minimal laptop is a very great thing, but they have also mentioned how the work you are doing means. For example, if you just spend around 10 to 12 hours in gaming, I don't think this will work 1 hour. or doing certain stuff in the background and playing the game will be the not a great aspect. So what is your thought? Just tell me in the comments. This was the KRS, back with the TR.
So yeah, that's it for this today's video. We got a big opinion. I think you have made up your mind regarding the laptop. Let me know in the comment section down below. This was KRS and DRS. Yeah, for this video. I don't know about any other video, future video basically. And again, I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected.